And this, a rivalry that spans across conferences, Stan.
Yeah, look, Brian, they've had their battles over the years, and the fact that they only play each other twice a season adds to the magnitude of the matchup. It's going to be intense.
And as a catalyst for his team offensively, MP has stated his focus on setting up his teammates. He wants to be a top distributor.
Promising to get your team more involved like MP has can be a tricky thing because now your guys are expecting more touches and they'll all be calling for the ball. But if MP can control the offense and consistently make smart choices with the ball, it'll be a huge lift for this squad.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's hand it off to the sideline for the latest on MP's milestone achievement. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
Yeah, and what the heck are you supposed to do to stop them? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
Back to Suggs. From behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Williams from long range. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Magic have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to Suggs. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Here's Black Hole. Drills it from deep. Black Hole's got 6. Well, MP's on a mission this year, Grant, and it's a tough one. He's trying to win his 6th title. Not many players have gotten into that territory.
Yeah, if you think he's satisfied with 5 rings, you don't know MP. The more titles he gets, the more hungry he gets. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Now here's Wagner. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Suggs outside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
The Thunder with another miss. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Williams from long range. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, BA. I spoke with MP before the game about his playmaking, and he told me his goal is pretty simple. When he creates more opportunities for his team than their opponents can, they usually win. So that's what he said on doing.
Yeah, seems pretty straightforward. Thanks for that, Allie.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Banchero, right side. The Thunder with the rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Williams from long range. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Wagner. On the wing, Suggs. 5 to shoot. No good with a jumper from the wing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Magic trail by 9. Pass to Banchero. Shot to stop the run. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Black hole, the pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from 11. And too long on the shot. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Wagner outside. From outside the arc. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Oklahoma City leading by 9. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
Now here's Banchero. 6 points for him. Back to Suggs. And it's in. And after a nice bounce off the right iron, Suggs has got 7 points in the game. Oklahoma City shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Black hole, that's good. And it's now 3 straight league most valuable player awards for MP. Grant, that's only been done twice before.
Yeah, BA, and that was by Bill Russell and Larry Bird. So you're talking about entering a select company. MP rubbing shoulders with the creme de la creme.
Now here's Banchero. A 20-point game for him in the win against New York. Suggs, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Black hole laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 11 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
And Carroll with it. Pass to Vukcevic. Suggs, right side. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-5 run. Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Now here's Suggs. In the game against New York, very impressive. The three. No good. He's shooting only 3 for 10 so far.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Tatum, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Foster, the pass to quickly. Wagner on the wing. Got a piece of it. Williams with it. Wagner picks him up. Black hole, that's good. Black hole's got 13. Grant, you look at MP. As of last season, 5 most valuable player awards. The hits keep coming.
Well, it's beyond impressive what he's been able to accomplish. Putting together a track record of dominance that I think puts him in the conversation for the greatest player of all time. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Oklahoma City leading by 19. Black hole, the pass to Wallace. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Foster. To the paint. Tatum passes to Williams. Here's Black hole. Gets the 3 to fall. 16 points for him.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Howard with a screen on Williams. Wagner, the pass to Howard. Here's Vassell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The response. Devin Vassell saying, I can hit a 3 too.
Holmgren with it. And Howard picks him up defensively. Here's Black hole. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Wagner inside. Working on Williams. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Fires from the wing. Foster misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Tatum passes to Black hole. Back to Wallace. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Pass to Foster. 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ellis is checked in for Holmgren. And Caro's checked in for Orlando. Butler comes in for Quickly.
Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left to play in the first. Foster misses.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And it's good for 2.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Tatum against Caro. Let's go with a 3. That shot is off. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. And the second quarter about to get started. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Ellis in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Black Hole in the last game against the Lakers was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Foster. Drops in the 3.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own. Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Magic trail by 20. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Fires the 3. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And here's Vassell, coming off a 16-point game against New York. Clock at 6. And Carroll with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando again missing.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
To the wing on the left. Here's Black Hole. Fires in the triple. Black Hole's got 19 points. And Grant, with MP, you have to appreciate his commitment to excellence.
Absolutely. MP is dedicated to his craft. He works incredibly hard, and that's why he's coming off his 4th All-NBA first-team selection.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Pure from 3-point range.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Number 40.
And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 7.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Knocked loose. And here they come. Here's Black Hole. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. A 3 off the inbound. And another 3 for Oklahoma City. Orlando with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Last season ended with a familiar sight, Grant. MP winning Finals MVP.
It's the 5th time he's won it. Most dream of doing it just once. And guess what? MP told us he wants to do it again.
They need this. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Todd. Here's Black Hole. From outside, off the mark. Wiggins outside. And he buries his first look.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Pass to Willis. 19-footer. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Wiggins passes to Banchero. Now here is Howard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Holmgren. To the right side. The three is up. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
Wiggins for three. And it's Todd with a rebound. Todd's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Black Hole. Jacks up a three. He buries it from 3. Black Hole's got 31 points. Well, Grant, you can always count on MP to bring intensity to the defensive end.
Yeah, he's coming off his 4th defensive first-team selection. Clearly one of the premier defenders in the league. He likes to make things difficult on his opponents.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Vassell. Clock at 4. To end the run. And it's Todd with a rebound. Todd's got rebound number 8 now.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Black Hole, that's good.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Carroll against Holmgren. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length and offensively a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Valentine's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Banchero. And another miss by Orlando. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Tucker finds Wagner. Back to Tucker. Banchero outside. Pass to Suggs to snap the cold streak. The Thunder pull it in. Todd's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And it's Black Hole missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Wagner outside. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Wagner's got 5 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Suggs. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Foster, the pass to Wagner. Pass to Foster, and here's Suggs. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Black Hole And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Wagner outside. Pass to Foster. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. We'll stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
The Thunder making a switch here. Tatum's checked in to the middle. Here's Tucker. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Black Hole's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. They've been so effective on the interior this quarter. That's how you generate consistent offense.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night here. So it's Orlando now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Here's Foster. Nails it from 3. Foster's got 8 here in this quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Valentine passes to Ellis. From downtown, Black Hole, that's good.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his... contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Robbed. There's the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a... two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
The 3 from Suggs. Ellis with a rebound. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Williams. Here's Black Hole. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Now here's Suggs. Wagner on the wing. 1:24 left in the second. Here's Foster. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. He's got 11. And another miss by Orlando. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-5 run. Valentine passes to Black Hole. That one drops for him. Black Hole's got 47 points.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Wagner. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
And it's Black Hole missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Foster. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Black Hole. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Black Hole. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Lets the three fly. Connects from downtown. Wagner's got 8 here in this quarter. And so it's Oklahoma City just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Magic.
They have to lock it down defensively.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Suggs, and it's Vukcevic in at the 5 spot. Williams against Wagner. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. To the left wing. 3-pointer. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Magic shooting 35% so far in this one. And Carroll left side. Goes up on the wing. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now Suggs. He's got 11.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
Here's Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Ryan, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And it's Black Hole missing. 3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Wagner. The shot, no good.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's Black Hole missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Suggs against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wagner outside. The 3-ball. Williams grabs the board.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Orlando, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Banchero. Here's Tucker. Down low. Here's Wagner. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Wagner against Williams. 6 to shoot. Suggs surveys the D. Orlando again missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Back to Tucker. He shoots it. Orlando again missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Todd with the bucket.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Tucker. Pass to Wagner. Now Suggs. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Todd's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The steal. Wagner outside. And here's Banchero. Now Tucker. Driving in. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Black hole. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, Holmgren, I mean, wow. Just a great feel for the game, and he's so unselfish.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Williams against Wagner.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Takes a step back. Pass to Vukcevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Black hole, the pass to Wallace. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Carroll left side. Back to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Pass to Foster. Over Williams. Foster misses.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Here's Foster. Knocks down the long J. Foster's got 13 now.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Black Hole. And again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And it's Wagner off the drive. Count it. Good. 12 points for him.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And it's Black Hole missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wagner, the pass to Foster. And Carroll with it. Give him 8 points now. The floater. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Black Hole's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Willis. He drops it from range.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And Carroll outside. Lets it fly. The Thunder with the rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Wagner for three. Tatum pulls it in.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's Black Hole. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And the Magic shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Wagner outside. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Suggs.
Andrew Wiggins.
Orlando has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Taking 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Wagner. He's got 12.
Oklahoma City foul. Number 40. 3rd personal foul. 13 foul.
Foster, the pass to Wiggins. And another miss by Orlando. And for the Thunder, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Black Hole. And yes, another basket. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
It's Vassell with the drive. Can't connect from 14.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And both free throws good for Wagner. 58 seconds left in the third. Here's the 3. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Vassell outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Black Hole.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
There's the triple. The rebound by Wiggins. Magic shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wagner for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Black Hole. Offline with a 3. Here's Foster. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Oklahoma City showing no mercy. And all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision.
Called by Oklahoma City. They're on top. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And it's Tatum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Black Hole. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Vukcevic. On the wing, Suggs. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Black Hole.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up the sick triple-double.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Pass to Vukcevic. Outside Tucker. Suggs outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. Here's Black Hole. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Knocked away. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Willis. And miss after miss right now. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.